Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. The Raiders, we got that dub on Thursday Night Football, 26-24. And now we are sitting at 5-4. So the only word that I want you guys throwing in the comments section right now is the word playoffs. And if y'all think the Raiders are going to the playoffs, type it in the comments section below. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I've been saying it for a long time. The Oakland Raiders, you ready for this? They're going to the playoffs. That one's for Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. So right now the Raiders, they are the 7th seed in the AFC playoff picture. But we have the tiebreaker over the Colts because we got that win earlier. Now the Colts do play the Dolphins this week. But I'm telling y'all right now, if you don't think the Raiders are making the playoffs, y'all are tripping because we got the Bengals, we got the Jets. We're about to be 7-4 and sitting hella pretty. So today's show is Raiders Week 10 grades versus the Los Angeles Chargers. So I got my grades. The defense, what would you guys give the defense? A, B, C, D, or F? Defense gets a grade from me. The reason why we're getting an A grade, I don't care that we gave up 24 points. We got a defensive touchdown, and we made stops when it mattered the most. 146 rushing yards. They kind of carved us up a little bit. But the 3 turnovers. An Erik Harris touchdown, hell yeah, you're about to see my man later on in the show. But the 3 turnovers is why the Raiders won this game. They were on the field a ton because the offense couldn't get things going in the beginning. So this defense right now, knock on wood if you're with me, type some KOWs, they're the reason why we won this game. Now I want to grow the fam here. I say fam because Raider Nation, y'all are my second family. And if you bleed silver and black, I want you to subscribe to the Oakland Raiders Report below. It's youtube.com/Raiders Report. And if I get to 35K before December, I get to go to Raiders vs. Jags. I literally flew Southwest. I took an extra suitcase to take some Raider Nation store gear to the Raiders vs. Lions. And I gave it away to everyone. So if you see me at Raiders Jags, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to hook you up with some free stuff. youtube.com/Raiders Report. Let's get into the grades. Defensive line. Defense gets an A. The defensive line, y'all get a B. I actually thought we forced pressure pretty well tonight. Now, the Chargers' offensive line has kind of been banged up. But Benson Mayowa showed up. Hankins, up the middle, Mo Hurst. Sure, Melvin Gordon has chewed us up a little bit. But my man Benson Mayowa, Maxx Crosby, Clelin Ferrell, we got stops when we needed it the most. That's why they got the grade of a B. Speaking of Clelin, told you, anybody who called Clelin Ferrell a bust, I told you. His last week against the Lions had a great week. Clelin, you get an A, my man. And I'm glad that we finally get to see Clelin at his full strength. This was the first game that Clelin Ferrell has not been banged up. Gets 2.5 sacks, 3 quarterback hits, 2 tackles for a loss, and 8 tackles. My man's been battling injuries the entire season. If y'all don't type 96 in the comments section, y'all don't bleed silver and black. Give me some Clelin Ferrells in the comment section below. So Cleveland, I love. I also love me some Derek Carr. Also, love me a car. So right now my car I'm driving, it's got 175,000 miles on it. It is just so bad. So bad. But if y'all are just like me and you need a new car, I want you to message me car on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. The reason why I'm saying that is because BMW Santa Maria, we got an awesome deal with them right now. And anybody who bleeds silver and black and anybody who supports the Raiders Report, I'm telling you guys right now, go test drive a car today. www.bmwsm.com. If you test drive a BMW, okay, you have a chance to win some free Raiders tickets. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But go to www.bmwsm.com. That's Rudy. That's Matt. They're die-hard Raider fans, and they said anybody who bleeds silver and black, anybody who wants some Raiders tickets, all you got to do is call them up or go to the website and schedule a test drive. They're going to take care of you guys. Let's go to Benson Mayowa. Benson Mayowa gets an A. And I wanted to give Benson Mayowa an A+ so bad, but there was only one player in this game that deserves an A+, and we'll get to him in just a second. 1.5 sacks, 1 QB hit, 1 tackle for a loss, 3 tackles. You know who's got more sacks than Khalil Mack? Benson Mayowa. He's got 7. That is a career high for Benson Mayowa. He's having an absolutely sensational year. It's why I named him my defensive MVP so far this season. So I want you guys to grade the Raiders defense versus the Chargers. A, B, C, D, or F. If y'all forget what I graded them, cool thing about YouTube, you can rewind. But I want you guys to throw in the comment section. So if you watch this video on YouTube, Facebook, grade the Raiders defense versus the Chargers. Let's go to the linebackers. We're kind of thin right now at linebacker. Kind of thin. Gave up some plays, but we also made plays when we needed to. That's why I'm going to give you guys a B. Tarih Whitehead is the single reason why you're getting a B. Because Morrow, I don't really think played well. And then besides Morrow, our linebacking depth chart is hella thin. I mean, Will Compton had to step up. We know Vontaze Burfict's suspended. Markel Lee, he's on the IR. Wilbur didn't really play that well. So Morrow, you need to step up. Because luckily for you, you had Tarih Whitehead, who had 14 tackles. And when a player gets 14 tackles, guess what grade I'm going to give him? You guys can throw it in the comment section because it's not a secret. It's an A. If you get 14 tackles, you're getting an A from me. Now, sure, he gave up some plays, and he's not the best in pass coverage. But Tarih Whitehead right now is a captain of this defense. He's playing a ton of snaps, literally all the snaps, because our linebacking depth chart is so thin. So, Tarih, you made stops when we needed you to get stops. 14 tackles. I appreciate you. That's why you get an A grade from me. So, I got a giveaway alert. I posted a picture on my Instagram. It is the last picture that I posted, and the title is Just Win, Baby. Actually, it's just one, baby. I don't even know my own picture. But if you go and like that picture, you have a chance to win a free t-shirt from Raider Nation Store. So if you like the t-shirts that I wear, if you want a beer koozie, if you want a pop socket on the back of your phone, the one place to get it is at Raider Nation Store, www.raidernationstore.net. If you go there, use my promo code Mitch20 for 20% off. Let's go to the secondary, shall we? Secondary's been our biggest weakness. 32nd in the league in pass yards given up. 32nd in the league, that's dead last, and plays at 20-plus yards. Secondary, though, you guys get an A. You stepped up. We forced turnovers. We made plays when it mattered. We gave Phillip Rivers the shakes. He had 3 interceptions in this game. 33% of his kids. Shout out to Phillip for being busy. 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, but it was the 3 interceptions. Karl Joseph. Erik Harris had 2. You know what? Erik Harris should have had 3 interceptions. Now, Crosby, my man, Max, I love you. You know, you've been big time on the show. But you had an offsides call. And if you wouldn't have had that, Erik would have had 3 interceptions for the hat trick. But you know what, Erik? You still get an A+ from me. And the reason why Benson Mayowa had an A, the reason why the secondary had an A, because you didn't deserve an A+, because the only guy that deserves an A+ in today's game is Erik Harris. 2 interceptions, 3 pass breakups, a huge pick 6, and like I said, should have had 3 interceptions, but had 1 call back. Erik Harris absolutely balled out and was absolutely must-watch television. But speaking of television, if y'all are still watching commercials, you are so far behind. If you're still watching commercials, and I've talked about the My TV Choice app so many times, you can eliminate commercials for good by going to chatsports.com/Mitch and downloading the free My TV Choice app. If you still watch commercials, that's like you still using dial-up. That's like still you having a flip phone. Get out of here. Get rid of commercials for good. Chatsports.com/Mitch. Free app. Download it. Get rid of commercials. The last grade I'm going to give out, it's got to be Karl Joseph, because my man ended the game with that pick. You get an A, Karl. Man, we're going full Oprah Winfrey here on the Raiders Report. You get an A. You get an A. You get an A. Dylan, you get an A. 1 interception, 1 pass breakup, 1 tackle for a loss. Karl Joseph has played now 7 straight games of 100% of the snaps. My dude deserves a lot of credit. And Karl, I'm sorry I didn't name you my defensive MVP, but you deserve a lot of credit for the amount of snaps you are playing in this game. So let's play another game. Fill in the blank. The Raiders defensive MVP versus the Chargers was, you guys can fill in the blank. For me, the defensive MVP, the MVP of the Raiders win, I think it's got to be Erik Harris. You had 2 interceptions, 1 pick six, should have had 3 interceptions. That started the tone for this game. Our secondary has not been very good this year, but this Raiders team, if we can get healthy, I'm telling you what, right now, it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful season, and y'all should subscribe to the Raiders Report to stay on tap here at youtube.com/Raiders Report. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Raiders Report. Click this button right freaking here, because we are 5-4 and we are going to make the playoffs. And if you don't want to miss any videos the entire season, I want you guys to watch my next video here. I want you to watch my next video here. Raider Nation, I love you guys very, very much. And if you bleed silver and black, you click this button right here. And I love you. That one's for Chucky Heads. Believe it, baby.